This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Time to catch up with a legend.
Oh, easily, Nat.
Australian living treasure.
She's amazing.
She's got a new show out called Madam. Premieres at 9 o'clock tonight on Channel 9 and 9 Now. The one, the only Rachel Griffiths. Welcome.
Hi, lady.
Rachel.
Rachel, you know what? We're just talking about you because Sam here, who's doing our panelling this morning, he has never seen Muriel's wedding.
So he's young.
He's young.
Yeah. So, Sam, you went to put in some audio. He found a scene, played the scene that you found, and he just thought it was great.
Do you ever dream about what you would say to them if you saw them now?
I do see them now. They're over there.
But Sam, you loved this, didn't you? Now, hello, Rachel. Nice to meet you, first of all. Our mum's watched this one, and I've seen her watching it.
So you've watched your mum watch it?
And unfortunately, the film is a little older than I am, but that scene always stuck with me. It was hilarious, I thought. I've never seen Mum.
They're over there.
You've got to watch the whole thing.
And I had
over there.
and classmates, it sounded like it.
Classics.
But then Sam, then what happened is
Not many films now where you can quote,
I know.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But then what happened
Very
is
rare.
Rachel and Tony both went over and then just killed it in the US, and they were our most proudest ambassadors
That's
ever,
true.
and
That's true,
have stayed that way. So thanks, Rach. You did well over in the US.
Aww. I was very lucky girl to have that opportunity so early in my career that, got the chance to showcase the quirky little unit I am.
Hey, Rach, do you ever get, most people would start conversations with talking about Muriel's wedding in particular. Do you ever get over that and want to,
Move on.
I've done other things.
No, can we just talk more about how brilliant I was in my first film and how I've never been better? I've never been better than my first film. How do you think that feels? Well, at least I'm not the kid in the Karate Kid that had to wait 50 years to get another job and get his Oscar. But
That's
you
good.
have those moments, I love that film still lives in people's hearts, and I love that new generations are finding it. Like, that's the definition of a classic.
Yeah, you know what the definition of a classic is? The other day we were discussing you as well, and then I went, we absolutely loved Brothers and Sisters, right? And I remember still Ojai Foods. Now, we just couldn't remember. What did Ojai Foods can? We couldn't remember. What was that?
Fruit, babe.
Fruit.
Yeah.
It was fruit.
Company.
Yeah. I knew you had canned.
Because they had orchards, yes.
Yeah.
Orchards,
Mate.
Yes, mate.
Now, Nathan still remembers that. I wonder if he'll remember anything about this new show, because Madam is what we think it is. It's about the fact that your character's husband cheats. Well, is with a sex worker.
Yeah,
so
you
instead of dumping him or whatever, you decide to go into the game yourself and open a brothel.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I think Australian women are, on a world capita, one of the most energetic when it comes to starting small businesses. I think most small businesses in the country are started by women. And
on Etsy.
Why is that? Because we're looking for work that fits into our lives. We're looking to provide for our families, but, dictate the terms. So you can be self-employed, but that usually means starting a business. And like most businesses, if you knew how hard it was going to be, you'd never start them, Even the most successful people say that. So, yeah, she's looking for a side hustle. She's had a few hustles that haven't really worked, and she sees a gap in the market for this kind of business, to be a bit more female-friendly, female-empowered, and ethical brothel. You could say a woke brothel.
A woke brothel.
A brothel with good, safety and HR and family leave.
Solar panels.
The old HR.
Clean towels. It's amazing.
Lubricant, milk from trees. I will connect so much to this. I have a long history with Madams. I come from Kalgoorlie, and of course we had the oldest brothels in Australia.
100%.
And I think there might be something still going on there.
That's two facts about brothels I've heard from men this morning that have really blown my mind. You guys are so informed.
Hey, what was the other one, Rach?
So Kalgoorlie, right? So it's Hay Street, and they're a tourist attraction. So they were working brothels. We used to ride our BMX bikes to get to Blockbuster Video past the brothels, Rachel, and there'd be guys sort of. They look like sort of like horse stables.
Yep.
And the girls sort of stand under the light at the front, and then at the back, you go at the back, and their rooms are themed or whatever. So we would ride past on our BMXs, and there'd be guys out there sort of leaning up, talking to the girls, getting a price, and we'd yell out, "Dad, come home! Mum wants dinner. And these guys would all freak out.
My God.
But we live next, one of the madams moved in next door to us. So we lived next door to one of the madams. And they were lovely. Yeah, they're really, really lovely girls.
Well, they're women
with a job.
Living, and we've spent the last 50 years being incredibly unkind and disparaging of women on welfare or welfare mums or a whole trope. But if a woman is self-supporting and supporting her family in this business, historically it's been so frowned on. Someone actually told me that even if you apply to an adult bookshop and show Centrelink that you've been trying to get work, if it's anything to do with the sex industry, it's not counted.
What?
Is that
because a lot of the money's dealt with in cash?
I don't know if it is anymore. I don't.
I know, but how do you find?
How does it show up on your credit card, Sean?
Yeah, I go prepaid.
Right.
You get a prepaid Mastercard.
Cash economy. But in Kalgoorlie, it would have been how many nuggets for a blowy, right?
No,
yeah,
100%.
And what is that answer?
It was a six-pack of nuggets. No, but that was just a taste test, Sean.
Big your nuggets.
No, she was talking about gold, but okay.
I used
we went to chicken nuggets.
Sean went to chicken nuggets.
And also Red Roosters just on Hay Street, to be honest.
It makes sense.
The ladies used to come. I used to work at the Surf Shack in Kalgoorlie, and the ladies would come after 9 o'clock on a Thursday night after late night shopping, and then I'd shut it down so they'd all be able to go shopping. And I didn't look at one of them. They felt very safe with me there. And they'd all be walking around.
Were they energetic at that time of day?
What?
Or they,
at night,
they're
just about to go to work.
They're real people. They're just real people.
Real people with real jobs. What do you think of OnlyFans?
People with real jobs. You come home, you crack a wine, you put on the telly, you hug your kids, and you do it all again the next day.
What do you think about OnlyFans, Rach? The same, because it's sort of the same thing, but you're managing yourself and you're putting it online.
That's kind of not a rabbit hole I've really gone down, but I do think with the thing in New Zealand is that this industry is decriminalised and fully legal, and I think in those environments that is where women are safest.
Yeah.
And in somewhere like New Zealand, if you're on any kind of international visa, you cannot work in this industry. That's for very,
it's the oldest
very
profession
obvious
on earth,
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got to protect against the trafficking and who's controlling stuff. So, in a legalised venue where nobody's hiding anything, I think that is, having, we've had our Me Too moment in my industry, and HR and reportables and safety is just. Everyone deserves to be safe at work. So that's, and that's why I start this fabulous female-friendly brothel.
Oh, it's a great idea.
It's the Fernwood of sex.
This is a funny show.
Got our own frequent flyer program.
Exactly.
Ladies Club.
Madam premieres tonight at 9 o'clock on Channel 9 and 9 now. Rachel Griffiths.
Yeah, good
Thank
girl.
you so
Thanks,
much,
Rachel.
Thank you, guys. It was
You are a living
#1
legend.
show in New Zealand last year. It was so funny. I'm just so excited that Nine are backing it, and the Australian audiences get to see it tonight. It's awesome.
The New Zealand said it was fantastic. Yeah. So I am ready. It was month.
And that Rachel Griffiths is amazing.
Oh, my God, your accent is so much better than mine.
Thank you, Rachel. Bye.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.